Mighty Naruto. Meta NFL 2020.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Saquon Barkley, let's get it. Let's go. Saquon Barkley. Yeah. That was nice. Let's get it. Let's go. Top 16%. I like it. I like it. Finish with the stat shit. We'll see what they do. All right. There's the rosters. Nice.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
CMC Naruto at NFL 2020.
Aldrick Rosas, the Giants kicker, ready to go, and here we go from MetLife Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. For the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield.
Nice tackle for loss defense.
A full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now it's Flacco. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Nice sack.
Lorenzo Carter drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. Corey Coleman back deep to return. It's taken to the 26. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Nice punt return. Got to 7 yards. That's have a first down and a couple yards. Nice.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And there we see an early burst of one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Go! 70, Indy.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. 25 yards.
Woo, we will take that.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where
the moves too. Juke,
they
move.
actually
My
open.
goodness.
I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
51 somebody. I got you, Pop. Switch. There.
From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
That's a down offense.
Corey Coleman there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Let's get off the line.
Flacco from the gun. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get.
Nice sack
Lorenzo
again.
Carter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
They do snap it. Flacco now. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35.
He should not have got that. We could have been in position. Come on, y'all. We gotta get that.
As the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Come on, us. We gotta get that.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow. You're over here.
To pass, Flacco. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 29 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first
Yeah, it was that
half.
4th down play. We had to stop
For the
that.
point after.
22 yards. Come on now.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action.
All right, Saquon Barkley. That's breaking out of that tackle.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's
there
breaking
was
out of
a
that
big
tackle.
time
That was
coach in the
nice.
state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kissed it on the ground.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Manning on target here to Shepard.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape.
Nice run to catch
that.
there, Shepard. That was amazing.
He is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Pick it up. Spot. Rock it.
From the 22, Manning. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second.
Nice catch, Sterling Shepard.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 10-2 stop. Hey.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
We in there.
A 5
Yeah, we in
touchdown
there.
run. And the Giants have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point.
It's all Saquon Barkley. That's right, tell him.
Yeah, great job
Let 'em
putting
know.
themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
26 seconds left in the first half. Just that Saquon Barkley's number 26.
Rosas now to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll run with Barkley, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A first down carry for Barkley, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Look at me. Score.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. Open man right side is Ingram. That catch good for only a yard, and it will be 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll
nice
be taken
catch.
down, but not before he works it past the 50. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
They tried a quick hitter
130 rushing yards in the 3rd quarter. Saquon Barkley. Perfect.
Defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Manning going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another
nice catch.
Make the tackle at the Broncos'
Perfect.
20-yard line.
Complete all our passes.
Quarterbacks
So far,
love
perfect.
slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield
100% is
and gain
perfect.
additional yardage.
That's what we got all our passes. 100%. At least 100% is where we're right. I like 101%.
Got it.
I love 101%.
Mike 51. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Okay, no Saquon Barkley, 101%. I love it.
Good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Here we go, Keith. Here I come. Here I come.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Let's go.
Able to add on to their lead.
Amazing touchdown, Saquon Barkley. Nice.
Rosas to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Nice long drive, 10 plays, 76 yards, and finish it with a touchdown. Perfect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Passing play, Flacco going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
I should probably keep going with it.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Here's Flacco. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd down and goal. Flacco. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Alec Ogletree.
I'll be taking that.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep.
Nice run the ball, Saquon Barkley. 132 rushing yards in the 4th quarter. Perfect.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Manning over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And this is going to be
nice
another
throwing catch, and that's
He'll
first down.
make the tackle at the Broncos 43. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On first down, Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Manning going to throw here. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
10-2 stop.
From the gun, it's Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, would you...
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Nice sack.
Carter getting him
3
once
sacks for the
again,
game.
his 3rd
That's
sack
perfect.
of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the
You did
ball.
for a whole season.
You
Not
have
how many
to
sacks
help
that'll be,
your
what,
offensive line
like,
out. They're going to protect you as
or
best
16
they
times
can.
3.
And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds
About
to throw the
48,
ball,
yeah.
you're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
To try again after the sack. Flacco, he'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. 7 yards on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Flacco. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold on.
That's for the game. Perfect.
Has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
One last gasp for Flacco. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So a victory
nice defense. We need to get the other for the 2.
Giants.
No, I mean, for the 22. We need to get the other for the 22 earlier in the game. We got that one, though.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.
That's how you make
they
up for
did
mistakes.
score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room.
It's an amazing game, too, Lorenzo Carter. 5 tackles, 4 sacks.
Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles
Nice shit on the second half defense. Nice rushing yards, too, Saquon Barkley.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
And that special yards also, 119.
We sign off from MetLife Stadium.
%, perfect. Nice, almost had a poor quarterback rating of 158.3. 9 for 9 passing, perfect. 119 yards, perfect. 100% perfect. 1 touchdown, nice. And 36 longest pass of the day, perfect. 36 yards. Saquon Barkley could be perfect. 143 rush yards on 21 carries, perfect. 6 yards a carry, perfect. 2 touchdowns, perfect. And 25 yards, longest run of the day. And his too. All right, nice, perfect. Eli Manning, 100 almost got a perfect quarterback rating, 158.3, perfect. 9 for 9 passing, perfect. 119 yards passing, perfect. 100% completion percentage, perfect. 1 touchdown, nice. At 36 yards, longest pass, perfect. Saquon Barkley, perfect. 143 rushing yards on 21 carries, perfect. 6 yards per carry, perfect. 2 touchdowns, perfect. And last run of the day, 25, and he was 2. Nice, perfect. Nice receiving also. Nice throwing stripper there too. Evan Ingram, nice. Corey Coleman, nice touchdown. And nice Relison. That catch on the slant, I remember that. A nice 36 yards, the longest catch of the day, perfect. And Lorenzo Carter, you had an amazing game. 5 tackles, 4 sacks. Come on now. Perfect game. And I had an interception, nice. The player that I was using out of Oaktree as a 4 sacks for the game. It's amazing. By yourself. If a team did that, that would be perfect. You did it by yourself. Even more perfect. Perfect game, us. Perfect game, team. Look at these stats. 146 rushing yards, 119 passing yards, nice. Almost 300 yards of total offense, 250 yards of total offense. What, 260? 250. Yeah, 264 yards of total offense. 12 first downs, nice. Anytime you get double-digit first downs, I know that's amazing. And that's perfect. Yeah, anything you get double-digit first downs, that's perfect. We got 12. Perfect. Yeah, you got 12 like Tom Brady's number. Perfect. They went 16-0. That's perfect record. And we beat them in the Super Bowl. New York Giants. But all right. They're conversion percentage 6? 2 for 3, 66. Yes, perfect. Red zone, 3 for 3, 100%, perfect. 3 for 3, literally perfect. On time possession, 12-7, perfect. And we used to score all those points, so yes, we used time possession correctly. Perfect. Perfect game, team. Top 15%, looks like. What does it say? 15? Yep, just like Kamala Anthony's number. And Kamala Anthony, please come back on the Denver Nuggets. That's my favorite NBA team. And come back in 2019-2020 season. I came a Denver Nuggets fan because of you when you got drafted after 3. And yes, to be perfect, you came back. Or more so, it's perfect when you come back as a player too. Nice stats. I'm not sure when they'll show them, but nice. TPC Naruto. Over and out.